Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you guys what's inside a My First LeapPad. This is kind of a follow-up to a previous video that I did a couple months back where I took apart a LeapPad and showed you what's inside. And this is a requested video from the YouTuber named Monico Dempsey. So, Monico Dempsey, this is for you. So yeah, I went ahead and found this at a local thrift shop, and yeah, it was pretty cheap, and it was on a clearance day, so that was even better. Hold on, there's my phone. Gotta get it real quick. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this thing apart. So yeah, there weren't any cartridges or anything, but normally the cartridge would be right there, but there's nothing. Comes with a stylus like the previous LeapPad, and all LeapPads have this stylus. The wire connecting the stylus was very frayed. As you can see, there's a lot of the silver wire exposed, so it's not a very good thing to let anyone use. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's in the back covers here. So first thing we want to do is just pop off the screw, and this accesses the battery door, and there are no batteries present. So the next thing we're going to remove is this panel, which is secured by two screws. Removing this panel will give us access to the stylus connector, which just comes straight up like the previous one. So yeah, there's just some plastic ball here, but this is just some insulated wire here. The tip of the pen has nothing in it. It's just plastic. So we will now move on to the next step. And this step involves just the removal of a whole bunch of these Phillips type screws. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick off camera. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's underneath. So it looks like it's about the same format as before. Looks like there's just the main circuit board, some wires connected to the speaker and running throughout, as well as a small circuit board right here, probably for some kind of connection to tell if there's something connected or not. And of course we got some wires to the battery door and terminals. So we're going to go ahead and snip that off. Okay, we're going to put this here to separate the two parts. So flip it around and pop off the terminals. It's not going to work, but oh well. Repeat on the other side. Okay. And put that to the side, we're done with that. Now down to the main part, which has all the good stuff that we want. So now we're just removing the two screws that holds the board in place. Of course the small one's going to save the big one for last. Yeah, looks like just like the previous one, just a small board with just one button, which means this can go directly into the low-grade board pile. I used to collect silver buttons, but I no longer do, because they don't have enough to be worth the money and the time. Okay, it looks like we popped off a small switch. Get this out. So it appears like these do not have silver contacts on them. They're just plain old metal connectors. Nothing too special there. However, I do see something good. So we're going to go ahead and pop off this board. Now, let's see. Appears like it's just an ordinary board like we've seen before. A few slight differences that aren't too major. Mainly due to age differences. Because the newer something is, the more higher manufactured process it is. So, here, there appears to be some very light gold plating, a gold plated connector, and a lot of tiny MLCCs, especially on the back here. There's a lot of them. So, that'll be a little interesting to work on. But I see a couple things, potentially some silver, and also some gold. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off this foil cover, and we'll see what's underneath. Alright, so I went ahead and removed just the remainder of the screws I can see, and I was able to pop out the speaker like so. And we're gonna push through the tape. Now we have a little speaker with some wire. I found that speakers are sellable, but they're not that easy to sell because there's just so many of them. So yeah, there's a speaker. And now we're going to go ahead and pop out some small wires here. And I was able to pop out 1 of 4 terminals here. These terminals actually appear to be gold plated. Let's take a look here. Yeah, look at that. Gold plate. And there's 4 of these connectors. 1 on each corner. That most likely mate with the connector pads to the actual silver pad up here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Should come right out. And there you go. So almost like the previous one that I've done, there's these graphite traces here. These graphite traces come right off. However, the edges appear to have some silver contact plating, some silver plate all along these sides here. And like I said before, this could be potentially silver going all throughout here, but I'm not sure. Most likely it's going to be graphite, but you can see it's blurry, but yeah, there's some grayish silvery colored material right here, so this is definitely most likely going to have some silver content that I'm going to process. And other than that, that's all there really is to see on this part. There's a piece of scrap paper that you could write on, and another one of those gold clips. But just some, looks like metallized paper that is used to connect to ground. As you can see, there's a wire connected here that's green, which is, actually it's black, never mind, but anyway, it's probably one kind of electrode. So yeah, I just snipped that off, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is. There's some plastic backing with some, basically some metal paper. So yeah, not that much to show off here. So this will just go to the trash. And that's pretty much all there is for this piece. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. That's what's inside a LeapPad, but the My First edition. So it's the My First LeapPad. So yeah, just a small amount of wire here and there. Some metal for the speaker and a little bit of copper in there. 4 gold plated pieces. 2 small circuit boards. Both are low grade. And yeah, some whole bunch of plastic, which you probably want to put the cases back together, the 2 halves of the case, so that it saves some space, or potentially sell it if you can, because there is going to be some form of recyclable plastic here. But my area does not sell any kind of plastic to consumers because we have a plastic program right now, so there's no way for me to make any money off this plastic, so all of it goes to the trash, unfortunately. I am going to keep looking, of course, and see if I can try to find anything, but at this point there's nothing. No kind of plastic recyclers and buyers around this area. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you found that interesting and useful, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and good luck scrapping.